Iran has launched the missiles at the U.S. base, that's an air base in Qatar, in response to strikes on its nuclear site on Saturday, an act that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia does not take kindly. Now, these are some of the videos you see of the intercepted missiles that did not reach the target because there is that airspace, just where technology and mechanism that has been put in place by the United States and also Qatar itself to intercept any incoming missiles. And we'll show you videos of how it looked like in the skies in Qatar when these missiles were just flying in there and citizens were only just watching these missiles being intercepted as we speak. And just take a look at this. Well, after these missiles and those you see in the sky there are not stars. They are missiles being intercepted. That's how worrying the development is as we speak. The escalating nature of this conflict between Israel and Iran. Well, after what you just saw, there was a statement that was issued by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs there, and this is it. They indicate that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia expresses its condemnation and denunciation in the strongest terms possible the aggression launched by Iran against the brotherly state of Qatar, which constitutes a flagrant violation of international law and the principles of good neighborliness, and an entirely unacceptable act that cannot be justified under any circumstance. The Kingdom affirms its full solidarity with the unwavering support for the state of Qatar, and take note of these last words, and they place all its capabilities at Qatar's disposal in support of any measures, that is, any response or retaliatory measures Qatar will want to take. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia say, well, they are in full support of what Qatar will decide. But in the midst of all of this, we're keeping in mind how this is affecting, or it's going to affect us as an economy, and then also on the basis of what happened in Qatar, how Ghanaians living in Qatar are coping with all of this. And we'll narrow down the scope of the conversation to them there, because we know a lot of Ghanaians who go to Qatar to work in search of greener pasture. We see a number of these agencies advertising Ghanaians who want to work in Qatar, get a lot of them there. Thankfully, we have Stephen Owura Kissi. Stephen Owura Kissi is a Ghanaian living in Qatar. Specifically, we're told a place called Argentina Town. in Qatar is joining us right now on Zoom. Stephen, I do appreciate you joining us right now, and thank you so much for connecting with us here on Ghana Tonight in Ghana on TV3. Now, we have just watched what happened on television with the missiles flying in the sky, but you lived the reality of seeing these missiles. How did you live through that scary experience hours ago?
Yeah, good evening, Dennis, and good evening to the viewers. We're watching TV3 now. Yes, you heard the news, yes, and I can boldly confirm that is true. Practically, we are all indoors. We've been asked to stay indoors. No one should go out until further notice. So we've been indoors from the time the time we saw the missiles going out till now. So we've been asked to stay indoors till further notice.
It's a sad experience. But Stephen, Dennis is my producer, by the way. This is Alfred talking to you, but just a quick correction. But I mean, you saw the missiles flying in the skies. What we just saw in the video, where you live, this Argentina town, you could see the missiles. And is it closer to the target location of this missile, which was said to be the base of the United States there?
Yes, I saw the missiles flying in the skies. I think it was 10 of it, but fortunately, the U.S. Army base here were able to get the information, so they actually revenged before it got to the U.S. Army base here in Qatar.
I see, but this presents another layer of challenge for you, the immigrants, especially for you Ghanaians as well, living in Qatar, is it not? With all the other challenges you have to deal with, and now this one. Tell me about it.
It has been very sad for us because we as immigrants, we are just praying that things goes on well here, because we've left our families behind. And if you are here and your family watches this kind of things, they will actually be sad and be praying for us. So I think you people out there should pray for the Ghanaians out here, because it is not all that easy, although, but we are just hoping that things will get better. Because looking at the number of missiles here and per information gathered, I think Iran has said that they will surely retaliate, because they are not yet done. So we are just hoping that whatever they are saying, they will actually put a stop to it. Otherwise, we will actually be in trouble here.
Wow. But give me an idea of the population of Ghanaians living in this area where you are, which you say is not too far away from what was supposed to be the target location of these missiles that were intercepted, this Argentina town you talk about. How many Ghanaians live there as we speak?
I think it is an accommodation that entails, I think, a whole lot of countries. That is the Nepals, the Indians, the Pakistan, and others. So if I can recall, I think I can count out of maybe almost, well, will I say roughly 1,000 Ghanaians a year.
1,000 Ghanaians. That's enough a number. I mean, so you're on television right now. Has the embassy there, that the Ghanaian embassy there, reached out as yet? And since you're on TV now, if you want to make any appeal on behalf of the Ghanaians living there, what are you expecting in terms of interventions and also measures to be put in place to ensure you are safe by the Foreign Affairs Ministry here in Ghana? I want to hear you.
We've not yet heard anything from the embassy here, the Ghana embassy or ambassador here. We've not yet heard anything from them, but we are just hoping that by tomorrow, you see, it is 90 here. I think it's almost 11 p.m. here. So we are just hoping that at least we could hear anything from them. That is tomorrow morning. The only measures that we are asking or pleading from the government is that they should actually be of aid to we the Ghanaians here. Because it has not been easy. It has not been easy looking at this kind of things. We all came here for something to get something and bring back home. But if this kind of things actually happens, then it means we are actually in trouble, and maybe in the next few days or next few months, we don't know what will actually happen. We might, or we may be asked to come back to our country. That is our mother country. So we are just hoping that things will get better here. They will actually settle and solve all issues. And we are also pleading to them that they should help us out here in case of, because if you have been asked to stay indoors, you can't go out to buy anything, because all stores, all malls here will be closed till further notice. So at least if they can help us, they can come to our aid in support of any food items or anything else.
Well, I do appreciate you, Stephen. Thank you so much.